Lately, I've been asked a lot, many times, almost like a similar question. And for me, I see it as a phenomena. People ask all the time. Is they reach a certain level, and then all of a sudden they feel empty. They can't pull themselves forward. They don't know where to go from here. And the issue is that it's your attitude. What do I mean? A guy comes and says, "Listen, Rabbi, I'm feeling sad. I'm not feeling inspired." And what do you expect? You expect fireworks. The spiritual work, just like anything, like any other work, that in order to achieve, you need to have endurance to persevere. You need to continue on and on, and fireworks don't come. People feel empty. They pray, "I'm about to give hope, Rabbi. I can't do this. I was doing this and this and that for X amount of years, and now I decided to go back on the derech, and it's already been 3 weeks already, and I'm giving up because things are not 100% as they should have been." So, and I'm saying, hello? How many years you've been doing what you've been doing? And you want an immediate fix? If you neglected your body and you ate, at a certain point you're okay. So, you're normal. So you basically had to do is just maintain your body and you'll be fine. But all of a sudden you neglect it. You start drinking, you start eating in an irresponsible manner, stopped exercising, and you've been getting fat. Fat. Very fat. He says, okay, today, Chatanu, Avinu, Pashanu, I'm going on a diet. You're going on a diet, you're going to starve yourself, and you go on the scale 3 weeks later, and all you lost is a pound or two. Say, "Oh my goodness, I still have about 100 pounds to go, or 50 pounds to go. Oh, Rabbi, I cannot do this anymore. I don't see results immediately." You're right. You also did not gain weight overnight. It took you time to gain weight. The extra 50 pounds that you put on yourself took time. You expect to drop it overnight? You need to work. We don't want to work. It's like they used to say, everybody wants to be like the Gra over one night and also to sleep during that night. It doesn't work like that. Anything in nature doesn't work like that. That's the rule of nature. You put a seed in the ground, but 2 weeks later start to germinate. You have to water it, you have to take care of it, you have to give it the proper conditions, water, moisture, heat, light. And then it grows. 90 days later, you might have a tomato. But you want to eat a tomato now. That's very nice. You should have planted it 90 days ago. It takes time. It takes time. You think you're going to do deals with God. Listen, I'm going to stop smoking dope, stop dating girls. Of course, not dating guys, but you know what I'm saying. Stop dating girls. I'm going to eat kosher. I'm going to keep Shabbat. Now, that's what I do. What are you going to be doing for me? I want to, okay, hold on. Let me just give you a list. Hold on. I want to do well on my tests. I want to be completely inspired. I want to, job, be healthy, and and everything from now on to go 100% my way. That's my part of the deal, that's your part of the deal. It doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that. First of all, when you do averot and you mess up the world. You put damage into the world. Now we need to fix it. So you got to do extra. So you finally do extra, and you see the importance of living life a certain way. And all of a sudden you said, well, I'm learning, I'm having chavruta every night, and I'm feeling very empty. I don't feel spiritually connected. What do you want? What do you want to do? Do you have like a wow moment every moment? Yes, you could have a wow moment every moment. You could have, wow, that was great. That was a wonderful word I hear. You could have those wow moments. The reason why we don't is because the next stage is to connect our words into action. You feel empty when you're supposedly learning, but I don't feel, because you don't really learn with all your koach. You don't let go. You don't immerse yourself into the learning. You might learn with your chavruta. I don't call this learning, not at that level. Chavruta learning is only when you're already on a cruise. You set your ways. You need to be involved in an environment of chavura, of a group of people together, that through the dynamics of the group, you'll be able to motivate each other. When one falls, the other one is like this. When one falls, and the other one picks up. Every time you have somebody else tapping into this thing, it's almost like havdil, like a breakdance, Guy, there's a circle, a guy goes in the middle, he does his exercise, he does his somersaults, whatever he does, gets tired, he jumps out, somebody else jumps in, catches his breath, and so on and so forth. Same thing here. When you sit alone, it goes like this. You think you're head and made. You're a little lazy. Let's admit it. You're a little lazy. You don't want to come to yeshiva because, you have your schedule. You have other things that you do. In other words, you really haven't fully committed to that. Because if you're committed, you would say, listen, I'm learning. And after I learn, I'll do what I do. But first of all, I'm learning. He says, no, first I go to college, first I do this, and then to pay my lip service, I say I learn. Now, of course, you're not going to feel anything. You don't allow this. And that's the whole secret of the Zot Torah, Torah Ta'olah ala Mizbeach. When we bring Zot Torah, our Torah, is like an olah. You don't take the keves and you throw it like this, yalla, let's go, fire. There's a process. There's a process of how you bring the korban. And korban olah, like the Torah itself, has to be complete when you would immerse yourself completely in the Torah. Korban olah. What's olah? What happened in Korah, in Olah? Who gets the Korah? Who eats the Olah? Huh? The Kohanim eat Olah? Kalil, complete to Hashem. When you will immerse yourself completely in the Torah, then Esh tukad ala Mizbeach, then fire will come up from the altar. But you're not doing it. You're not bringing a korban, you're doing barbecues. And sometimes I want to eat sushi. I don't feel like barbecue. Today I don't feel like it. And that's what happens. We don't connect our words, our intentions to an action. It's empty. It falls empty. So then there is a gap. When I finally do the action, I don't have words or an initiating thought to go along with it. So it seems like an empty action. I'm learning, but I don't feel anything. Because when you had that moment of itlahavut, that moment of internal excitement that made you want to do this, you were busy doing something else. You were busy to go to the gym. You're busy, dieting, looking for supplements. Well, that's the problem. We always look for supplements. Why you need to look for supplements? Keep your diet appropriately. I want just shakes. I want shakes. I want to drink shakes. For what? What do you need to drink shakes for? Eat like a person. You think Bruce Lee ate shakes? You think Hercules ate shakes? They're strong. If you're healthy, you don't need supplements. Go to the real thing. Be balanced. And if you feel empty, it's because you're doing something wrong. Guess what? When you look at your gauge the gasoline gauge in your car, right? And it goes from full to what? To empty, right? Is it really empty? No, it's full of air. So are we. We don't have the gas to create the combustion, to create the burn inside our engine. We're full of air. We can't get going on air. We need to burn. We need to create an energy. So when you learn, and that's what it is, it's a chain reaction. When you learn, don't sit there as a spectator. It's like you will go to you want to learn karate. You pay your dues, whatever, $100, $200, whatever they charge nowadays. They give you the belt, they give you the gi, they give you everything. And your way to participate in that, you get a certificate, you're a member of, kick whatever dojo, and you show everybody you're a member of the dojo, but really you actually never went in on the mat. You're only sitting to the side as a spectator. The teacher says, hey, I don't care, you pay the dues, machpatli. Sit there and spectate. I'm not getting involved. You come every day and you sit on the side. Are you ever going to learn anything? In your head, practically, no, you need to go into the motions. Lehavdil, the same thing here. When we learn, there are those who learn, who actually observe. They're like sponges, they observe. And then when they open their mouth, is jewels coming out of their mouth. There are those who are grinders. They always work and they ask and they interact and they take the initiative. And there are those who are the wall huggers, like in a party, You have those who actually dance and those who are, how do you call them? The wallpapers on the wall. They stay like this on the wall, watch everybody. Whoa, great party. I didn't dance, but it was a great party. You are wallpaper. Now, those of us who are wallpaper, those of us these are the ones who usually feel empty or feel not fulfilled. Or feel, you know what, I really gave it a try. It's not for me. You never give it a try. You were wallpaper. But we don't want to hear that. Because it's just easier to blame that I can't connect to the Torah. You never tried to connect. And that's the problem that will carry on through everything in your life. Because every other activity, you will be a non-engaging activity. You will go through the motions, but you never engage. And including your married life. This is how you're going to be. And therefore, it is our choice not to. So next time you complain, I should get a mirror and show it to yourself. Have a great day and engaging.